I think we're all born with a deep and meaningful purpose that we have to discover. Your purpose in life is not something you need to make up. It's already there.
Monday motivation. Start your week off flying high. Monday motivation. It's your time to rise and shine.
Hey guys, happy Monday. This is Rebecca back here. Today is Monday, September 17, 2018. And this week I had some really victories to share with you guys. And I just want to go ahead and start with the Don't Keep Your Day Job podcast. Cathy Heller has been an inspiration. I already talked about her in this podcast that I listened to. And it's a great podcast for entrepreneurs and creatives and people that are pursuing their dreams. She's a great encourager. And I wrote her an Instagram message, and she actually read it in the book. And I have that recorded too, so you guys can go ahead and listen. But if you guys want to go check it out, her podcast is Don't Keep Your Day Job. Anyway, guys, I am so happy. Last week we had How to Deal with a Crappy Monday podcast, and I received 2 emails, and people were saying that was one of the best podcasts that they heard. And thank you guys for the feedback. I truly appreciate it. So much so, and especially when we get to that point where you're so transparent that it hurts, and you don't think you qualify to do something, but you do it anyway, because that's what the one thing that I'm learning when we do anything is the consistency and persistence is what get you through victory. So even if I don't feel, I would do it anyway. So thank you for the feedback. I just wanted to be very honest with you guys, what I was going through, but I also wanted to just show up and be present in your life. I have great interviews lined up for this week. We have John Mark Lebel. He is an artist and he's doing incredible work in Florida. I think that he's an inspired artist, and he's working with the design, and he designed these amazing murals. Cannot wait to hear his interview. We have another one of a lady that just wrote a book. I cannot wait, Michelle, to have you in the podcast. She's coming up here pretty soon. So great things are coming ahead. But let's go ahead and talk about what I want to talk to you guys really quick today is, you never know what kind of seeds that you're planted as long as you are planting seeds. So example, let me just share this with you guys that are listening. I gave a painting to my pastors. They were our new pastors here in Parker, Thrive Church. Hannah and Jacob, phenomenal people, incredible leaders. I cannot wait until I have one of them coming over to this podcast talking about leadership here with us, because they really are great leaders. Anyway, so I gave them a painting based on her message for the women's group that she does. And I thought she needed a painting that says, I still remember the days that I pray for the things that I have now. So gave them the painting by Christmas Eve. And I guess they were very thankful. But yesterday I was at church, and surprisingly I saw Hannah walking with the painting, and Jacob actually mentioned me as an artist and mentioned the painting and how much that means to them. The reason why I'm telling you this is not just to share how great of an artist I am. I think we're here to give our gifts away. This is why we have our gifts. It's not really just for ourselves. For myself, if I have a house with 40 paintings in each room, then what? But if I have, few paintings in each houses around it, that's when we can plant seeds and just share our joy with other people. So I really don't believe that the gift that you have is just for you. I believe the gift that you have is for other people. So anyway, I learned a huge lesson yesterday, and the lesson was that you just have to keep planting seeds, and the seeds will come and just come alive. Thank you, Thrive Church, for mentor Rebecca Flood Arts, and thank you for teaching us that. Anyway, let's go back here, and I want to share this. Canfield quote. I have been studying Jack Canfield for a while now. I think that he is the one that actually teach me when you ask someone for something and they say no, you say next. That came from Jack. So Jack, I cannot wait to see you in Denver this coming October. We're gonna be there. I cannot wait to hear from you. But here we go. So decide what you want. Believe you can have it. Believe you deserve it, and believe it's possible for you. And I think the most thing that we fight against, guys, is our belief system, because our belief system is so messed up because of what we come from, that you actually struggle so very much to believe that you can conquer things that it seems quite impossible. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. That's what Jack says. Jack says everything you want is in the other side of fear. Fear is something so real that can crumble in you. But also fear is such a lie. It's not real. You know, fear for what if something happened? Or fear of what if this is not exactly how I imagine. Guys, let me tell you this. You have to make a decision that what you believe that you can have, that you believe that you can fight for, that it's worth the fight. You know, I believe that people should live full lives and not settle for anything less. Do you guys ever heard that nothing less than the best? Nothing less than the best of God for you? Did you ever heard that phrase? And it's something that you have to dwell on that, because so many times we think that the good is okay. Good is not okay. It's absolutely not right. So when we were moving here from Florida, and I had to pack up my house and get rid of all my wedding gifts, which I was so attached to those things. I remember this. I was sitting in a kitchen and I started tearing up because there was a mixer that cost us $5 at a Walmart. You know, it's super. All right, so that mixer was actually a gift that one of my friends that didn't need anymore, she gave it to us. So the end of the story is I was literally holding back for that little mixer, which some of us has little things like that all over our hearts. And I remember that feeling that God was really speaking to me and impressing into my heart that says, hey, if you do not let it go, the good I gave it to you, you would not be ready, or you would not be prepared for the great that I have for you. And I have to tell you guys, was such a wake-up call for me, because so many times that you are holding back the good that you have, but you're not making room for the great that God has for you, for the best that He has for you. And this brought me to my brain, because I'm telling you right now, it's the small things that builds your life. It's the small things that holds you back to not succeed. It's the thought process that says, no, this is not a good time, even though I put in my calendar, oh, this is not a good time for me to do certain things, or and you never get accomplished. You never write the books. You never sing the songs. You never do the things you're called to do as a creator, or you don't do that as an entrepreneur. If you say you're going to follow through some thought process, create it and do it. Your people are waiting for you. Your leadership, you have to step up into your ruler leadership. Success isn't magic. It's simply learning how to focus. It's simply learning how to say, I am going to get this done, and I'm going to focus, and I'm going to surround myself with incredible people that will help me focus even more in where I need to go. Let it go of your doubts and start believing that you can have whatever you set your mind, that you can have it. Here we go, guys. I want to share with you what happened at Cathy's podcast this week. So I'm just going to go ahead and play.
Okay, here's another one. So this is another awesome win I got from Rebecca on Instagram, and she said, I absolutely love that you added another day. Cheers to my favorite podcast. I have so much I can share with you. It's crazy, but here are a few glimpses of a few accomplishments, and you helped me so much. Number one, I started a podcast January 1st after your episode about starting a podcast. I'm learning so much. 1,272 downloads are a win for me. I keep consistent, but a very humble start. Number two, my screen classes are doing well now in 200 stores, and I sold 10,000 seats. What? For a person that couldn't afford canvas and started painting on screen because I was so broke? Lord. 3, she says, I asked for $100,000 from a person I knew and I was just joking, and she actually gave me the money. I got a chance to open my own franchise, Painting with a Twist, in Aurora, Denver, and I have a team of 6 amazing artists. We've been open for 2 months. Dreams can come true, just like Disney said. Anyway, love, 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 love you. You're sunshine in my life. Thank you. Rebecca, oh my gosh, I love this. You guys, she's at Rebecca Floatart on Instagram. That's REBECAFLOTT art, or check out her work at RebeccaFloatart.com. Rebecca, that is amazing. And it's another example of what happens when you start to just believe that things are doable and possible and reachable and figure outable. So that's incredible that you went ahead and started a podcast. It's amazing that you asked somebody for $100,000. You opened your mouth and asked for it, and she actually gave you the money, and you were able to open your own shop, Painting with a Twist, in Aurora, Denver. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. You guys, listen to this. These are people who are listening to the show. These aren't the Jonathan Adlers. These aren't the Jenna Fishers. This isn't Mandy Moore. Those people are incredible, but we take it for granted, right? Because those are famous people. And we say to ourselves, oh, but how did they really do it? And maybe there's stuff that we're not hearing about, and they're so much bigger, and they're so much further than me. These are your peers.
I'm so grateful for your wisdom and encouragement, and for you to mention us. And we're baby steps. One day we'll get to the point where we can definitely have you on the show. It will be such a great day. We can definitely dream about it. All right, guys. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today is to change bad habits. How do you do that? How do you change bad habits, right? We must study the habits of successful role models. That's what Jack Canfield says. We have to study. And that's one of the things that I have been doing now for a few years. I do study the role models, the genius, the people that have conquered places, the people that are giving, that are purposely fulfilling their destiny. And I tell you guys, if you look, okay, let's just do this. If you look at the life of a 70-year-old that is beat up and not treating their body well, or their brain well, they're so well, and you look at somebody that does that, you will see the difference. You see the results. You see the aspect. And I'm telling you this because that is our choice at the end of the day. That how we treat our brains, but role models are so important to have, because they kind of give you a guidance what is possible and what can you actually accomplish, and you can actually do that, right? So one thing I want to share with you about that is study them carefully, listen to videos and biographies and things like that, because it will definitely bless you so very much. Okay, so all right, there's a few more things to come in before we go. Successful people maintain a positive focus on life no matter what's going on around them. So that means stay positive and look for always the best of everything. If you love your work, if you enjoy it, you are already a success. That's so good. So if you are loving what you do, you already are stepping to success. If you're not there yet, you're close. Find out what you feel, that fire, that spark, that thing that wakes you up that you want to do. Find out if that's encourage people, that's writing a book, what it is that makes you alive. Go do it. Do not wait for a invitation with a gold ribbon saying this is your time. Do not wait for the invitation. Just to do it anyway, because the time is now. Wow, guys. Wow, what a week we had. What a week we're going to have ahead of us. This week is going to be great. And this week you guys are going to go conquer. You guys are going to run towards success. You're going to love your family, and you're going to love your family well. You're going to master the things that you are doing. You're going to look for role models. You're going to study role models. You're going to start practicing to say no, because your goals depending on that. So you're going to start practicing to say no, no, no. And you're going to say yes, yes, yes to your destiny. To your destiny. And I'm telling you right now, guys, I will not compromise that. I will not compromise what I feel that is where God is leading me, the things that I feel that we're supposed to be doing. I cannot compromise. The time is valuable. The minutes are valuable. You have to live life so focused, so deeply oriented, and so strong in your belief, in your mindset, in your set. So Jack Canfield, thank you so much. He has great books out there. The Principle Success, I think I read it like 10 times. I love him. I love his videos, and I love some of the things that he is definitely equipping us to learn from him. So guys, if you have a time a little bit today, if you are, I'm sure you'll conquer your life, but if you have a time, go check out some of the Jack Canfield little stuff. Great books out there for you. Guys, have a blessed Monday. I hope your heart is well, your soul is well. I hope your house is filled with peace, and I hope that you can just conquer this Monday like nobody else's business. Remember, stay positive no matter what is happening in your life. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you guys next Monday.